Today we're celebrating the release of Live Coverage, a joint project between ATM Danny and Goddammit Dupree. I gotta say, today was a good day. We are at No Ordinary Gift Shop in North Hollywood, and I gotta say, Danny and his team pulled out all the stops for this release. But before I find a new jacket and enjoy a delicious michelada with extra tahini, I chat with ATM Danny about the new project and where we can get the best tacos in LA. ATM Danny, thank you so much for meeting with me.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
like,
we're
for
here
real.
at your album listening for your new project, Live Coverage with Goddammit Dupree.
Good evening, America. As you know, it's ATM Danny. I got my dog with me.
Goddammit Dupree.
Yes, sir. This is Trip Out News and Trip Out on this.
What's that?
Check it out, man. I just woke up this morning, right?
Yeah.
I threw on this and I just had to pop out.
And show niggas.
Exactly. There we go. But anywho.
Hey, round the city, yeah. Hold on, what? Hey, round the city, mama. Fuck.
What are you so excited for?
I'm excited just for the reception because I know, I mean, I've been having these songs since January, you know, so I've had them for a long time.
So you're ready.
Yeah. They've been ready. It's just I've been believing this for so much. Now, like it's like I played them so much, it's like to me, but I know everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, it's different, and it all sounds good because everything's curated and produced by Dupree, know, so everything just sounds similar, but new. Everything's just new, like it just sounds more leveled up than everything else that I've done.
I love that.
Yeah,
you have a very quintessential West Coast sound.
Mm-hmm.
How did you find that, and how would you describe that?
I found it. Well, I was experimenting so much, and since I have such like a mellow and like strong tone, I ended up just hopping on a West Coast beat one day, and then I posted it. Out of all the songs I've done, like where before no one was really tapping in with me like that. But I remember when I posted my first little West Coast song, everybody was like, "Oh, it's nice," and I knew I always had like that swag, like as far as like me smooth talking.
Yeah.
So
it just fit.
Exactly. It fit, and I always try to find a lot of beats with a lot of pockets because I like just saying random. Me and my lyrics and all that is so random. It's so random. Like, but I know how to put everything together. Like I put dumb references, but hey, if you get it, you get it. I watch a lot of movies and TV, so. Yeah.
I love that. Well, if you look at your social media, because you've grown so much, and every time you post something, everybody is always in the comments, and it's nothing but positive. So I love to see that.
No, that thing, the reels are good. I just try to have everything vibe out with the song. Even I don't know. I feel like as a viewer, people are gonna see the video, and most are probably not even gonna tap in like that. But there's gonna be. Man, there's videos that have like 9 million views on it, Out of that 9 million, I'm not going to expect everybody to go check my song out, but there's going to be a lot of people checking out my song from those 9 million,
a lot of eyes
exactly. So like, whoever taps in, man, they tapping into something good for sure.
Do you have a favorite track off this project?
Stunning Shades. I like Stunning Shades. That's number 2.
Shades, all black frames, rock out the lane.
Oh, and why do you love that one?
Man, when I was writing to it, when I got the beat, I don't go in the studio and write. I'm at home writing, so I come prepared to the studio. So when I had thought I finished the song, there's a beat switch in the songs midway, and I didn't expect that at all. And the way it went about, and then my engineer's so creative with his thing, he makes everything sound like a movie. So that's the one I'm excited about because everybody's gonna be like, "What the hell?" Like, I didn't expect this shit at all. I didn't expect that at all. So it's just gonna be. I'm waiting for that moment so I can see everyone's face. Like, everyone's gonna go like this. I already know.
I love that. I'm excited to hear it. ATM Danny. All that matters, Danny.
Yes, ma'am.
What is that? Why that?
You know what? I had a weird name back then. It wasn't going with it. I had to find something similar and something that I knew was gonna look good, like in front of a venue, something quick where people could type it in quick. And then I was like, man, you know what? I feel like the irony behind that is I never really flex on the gram or anything like that. So when people think ATM, they're gonna think like, and they go to my page, they're like, this guy doesn't. This guy got no chains, nothing. Like, what is he doing? But that's the irony behind it, you know. Like, that's the reaction I want because that way it has a story like all that matters, you know. Like at the end of the day, literally, that's all I say. All that matters. Like at the end of the day, that's all that matters. So when I found that fits with ATM, I was like, boom.
Like, that's it.
You know, because I always say it. I always say that. And then, you know, as time goes on in this journey, that little phrase makes sense, you know? All that matters, you know? Organic.
What is the hardest thing, would you say, about this hustle? Like putting out music and being in LA, doing this, what's the hardest thing for you?
The hardest thing is being myself, to be honest with you. Because, you know, the Cali scene, especially just this whole, at least SoCal, you know, NorCal has their own, what do you call sound? I feel like SoCal has its sound, but it's so oversaturated. Like the Cali scene in general is oversaturated. So, and I don't fit in that category where people are like, oh, he don't gangbang or he's not into none of this, you know? Like I do come from that environment, but I don't present it to nobody, you know? So I like to be myself with my videos. I like to showcase that in my videos because I make my music the way people might think, oh, this guy's really about it. But when you see my videos, it's going to be like, oh, this guy's playful as hell. Like, what the hell, you know? But that, again, that goes back to, that's, you know, the irony and all that. Like, I just like being a mystery. And I'm still a mystery, you know? Like, so that's exciting because a lot of people know my name, but they don't know how I look like. Exactly.
I love that, the mystery part.
Yes.
Well, I have one last question for you.
Yes.
And we're going to get, because you're from the West Coast, we're going to get a little controversial. And I want you to answer honestly. Where do you get the best tacos in LA?
I ain't gonna lie. Best tacos. I mean, I've had some good ass tacos, but the Valley, honestly, the Valley, the A1A, literally just because it's so diverse. Like, you can have Armenians cooking tacos, you know, like, and they'll be fire, like, legit. So, like, it's so diverse here, and there's just so much, like, it's competition, but it's just, everyone has their own unique taste out here. So, and there's so many options. Yeah, so I feel like I could go to, man, there's like 2 down here. There's another 2 down here. There's going to be another 3 down here.
Street vendor, it's going to be a good
Yeah. I think, yeah, exactly. Like, man, but for sure, I think the Valley has some of the best, well, probably the best ones. I've had some in San Diego. They're pretty good, but right here, I think it's solid for sure.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, ATM Danny.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it. I'm so excited to listen to the project.
Let's get it.
And I'm excited to see you grow.